Hey, everyone, feeling a bit overwhelmed by the whole choosing a career for the rest of your life thing? You're not alone, but guess what? I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be a terrifying, soul-searching ordeal. In fact, it can be pretty exciting. Before we dive into specific job titles, let's drop some truth bombs about the modern world of work. The world is changing faster than ever, which means there are incredible opportunities out there that didn't even exist a few years ago. But here's the secret sauce to truly seize these opportunities. You need to master some essential business basics that apply to any career path you choose. Think of this as your personal entrepreneur toolkit, even if you don't plan on starting a business. First and foremost, understand what the world needs. What problems are businesses grappling with? What challenges are people facing in their daily lives? What makes their lives better, easier, or more enjoyable? Research is your superpower here. Next up, never underestimate the power of the basics. Yes, strong reading and writing skills are essential, and knowing how to rock a presentation is a major plus. But don't stop there. Dive into learning new software, master that coding language everyone's buzzing about, or even pick up a second language like Mandarin, Spanish, or Arabic. These skills can open doors to opportunities you never even imagined. Now, let's talk about quality. Always strive to deliver your best work, whether it's a school project, a freelance gig, or a task at your job. And remember, no one achieves success alone. Build a team of people who complement your skills and help you fill in your gaps. Whether it's collaborating with classmates on a project, finding a mentor in your field, or partnering with colleagues at work, teamwork makes the dream work. Speaking of dreams, happy customers are the key to making them a reality. If you're running a business, focus on providing stellar customer service that keeps clients coming back for more. If you're working for a company, strive to develop products or services that people genuinely love and find valuable. But how will people know about your awesome skills and products? That's where marketing comes in. From crafting a killer resume that lands you interviews at top companies like Google, Samsung, or Alibaba, to creating engaging social media content that attracts clients and customers, mastering the art of self-promotion is essential. Don't forget about location. Where are the hubs for your dream industry? Do you envision yourself working in the bustling tech scene of Bangalore, the financial powerhouses of London and Hong Kong, or the innovative startups of Tel Aviv? Being in the right place at the right time can make all the difference in your career trajectory. Now, for a less glamorous but equally important topic, regulations. Every industry has its own set of rules and regulations, so do your homework. Understanding the legal and ethical landscape of your chosen field will save you from headaches down the road and ensure you're operating in a safe and compliant manner. Let's not forget about the money. Even if you're not a finance whiz, basic financial literacy is crucial. Learn how to budget, save, and invest wisely. This will give you peace of mind and the freedom to pursue your passions without financial stress. And finally, never stop growing. If you're starting a side hustle, learn how to scale it up and turn it into a thriving business. If you're working for a company, look for opportunities to learn new skills, take on additional responsibilities, and climb the corporate ladder. Continuous learning and growth are the keys to a long and fulfilling career. Now that we've covered the essential business basics, let's dive into our top 10 list of cutting-edge careers that are bursting with potential. Get ready to discover your dream job and unlock a future filled with purpose, passion, and prosperity. Number 1. Data Science. First up, we've got data science, the magic that transforms raw, messy data into valuable insights that drive business decisions and solve global challenges. Now, this exciting field goes by a few different names depending on where you are in the world. In the US, you might hear it called data scientist, while in the UK, you might see data analyst or business intelligence analyst. In India, it could be analytics consultant, and in Germany, you might find it listed as Datenwissenschaftler. But no matter the title, the core of the work remains the same. It's all about extracting meaning from data and using it to make informed decisions. So, what does a typical day look like for a data scientist? Imagine yourself immersed in a world of numbers, charts, and graphs. You will be collecting and analyzing data from various sources, building sophisticated models to predict trends and behaviors, and creating stunning visualizations to communicate your findings to stakeholders. Think of those who are using data to improve healthcare outcomes at the National Health Service (NHS). In the UK, the Ministry of Health in Singapore, or the Oswaldo Cruz Foundation Fiocruz in Brazil. They are the unsung heroes behind many of the breakthroughs and innovations that are shaping our world. To become a data scientist, you'll need a strong foundation in mathematics, particularly statistics and probability. You'll also need to be proficient in programming languages like Python or R, which are essential tools for data analysis and manipulation. And perhaps most importantly, you'll need a curious mind, a passion for problem solving, and the ability to think critically and creatively. The good news is that the demand for data scientists is exploding across the globe. You can find job openings in virtually every industry, from tech giants like Google, Facebook, and Alibaba, to financial institutions like JP Morgan Chase, CIBC, and ICBC, healthcare organizations, government agencies, marketing firms, and even non-profits are all clamoring for talented data professionals who can help them make sense of their data and unlock valuable insights. And let's not forget about the salary. Data science is a lucrative field, with salaries ranging from $80,000 to well over $200,000 per year, depending on your experience, skills, and location. Top data scientists with specialized expertise in areas like machine learning or artificial intelligence can command even higher salaries. To succeed as a data scientist, you'll need to be more than just a number cruncher. You'll need to be a storyteller, able to translate complex data into actionable insights that non-technical stakeholders can understand. You will need to be adaptable and constantly learning, as new tools and techniques are emerging all the time. And you will need to be comfortable with the ambiguity and uncertainty that often comes with working with large and complex datasets. Number 2. Renewable energy. Now, let's shift gears and explore the exciting world of renewable energy. If you're passionate about combating climate change and creating a more sustainable future for our planet, then this field is calling your name. Renewable energy engineers are at the forefront of developing and implementing innovative solutions to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and transition to cleaner sources of energy. Imagine designing and installing solar panels for homes and businesses in Germany, a country leading the way in solar energy adoption. Or working on wind turbine projects in China, the world's largest producer of wind power. You could be developing geothermal energy systems in Iceland, where geothermal power provides nearly all of the country's electricity and heating needs. Or you could be working for companies like Tesla or Siemens, developing new technologies for energy storage and distribution. So, what does a typical day look like for someone in the renewable energy field? It depends on your specific role, but you could be designing solar or wind farms, installing and maintaining renewable energy systems, conducting environmental impact assessments, or advising companies and governments on sustainable energy strategies. The qualifications you'll need will depend on your specific path. If you're interested in the technical aspects of renewable energy, a background in engineering or science is essential. The renewable energy sector is growing rapidly, with governments and businesses around the world investing heavily in clean energy technologies. This means there are plenty of job opportunities for those with the right skills and passion. Look for companies specializing in specific areas like solar, wind, geothermal, or biomass energy. And consider countries like China, Germany, and India, which are leading the way in renewable energy development and deployment. The earning potential in renewable energy varies widely depending on your specific role and experience. Skilled tradespeople like solar panel installers can earn a good living, while experienced engineers and project managers can command six-figure salaries. To succeed in this field, you'll need to be a problem solver with a passion for the environment. You should be comfortable working with both your hands and your mind, as the field requires a mix of technical skills and big-picture thinking. And you'll need to be adaptable and resilient, as the renewable energy industry is still evolving and can be subject to shifts in government policy and market conditions. So, whether you're a data enthusiast who loves unraveling the secrets hidden within numbers or an eco-warrior who wants to power the world with clean energy, these two fields offer exciting and rewarding career paths for those with a passion for math and a desire to make a difference. Number 3. Cybersecurity. First up, we're entering the digital battleground of cybersecurity. In today's interconnected world, protecting our digital infrastructure and sensitive data is more important than ever. Cybersecurity professionals, sometimes known as cybersecurity analysts, ethical hackers or penetration testers, security engineers, or incident response specialists, are the unsung heroes who safeguard our online lives, defending against cyber attacks, identifying vulnerabilities, and ensuring that our systems remain secure. But cybersecurity isn't just about firewalls and antivirus software. It's a complex and ever-evolving field that requires a deep understanding of technology, a keen eye for detail, and a passion for staying one step ahead of cybercriminals. So, what does a typical day look like for a cybersecurity professional? It's a mix of code reviews, network monitoring, vulnerability assessments, and incident response. You could be working for a tech giant like Google, Microsoft, or Tencent, protecting their vast networks and user data from cyber threats. You could be working for a government agency like the National Cybersecurity Centre (NCSC). In the UK, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency (CISA) in the US, or the Australian Cybersecurity Centre (ACS), defending critical infrastructure from cyber attacks. Or you could be working for a cybersecurity consulting firm like Deloitte, PwC, or advising businesses on how to protect their digital assets. To become a cybersecurity professional, you'll typically need a background in IT, strong coding skills, and a good understanding of the hacker mindset. Certifications like the CISP Certified Information Systems Security Professional or the CIS Certified Ethical Hacker can also boost your career prospects. The demand for cybersecurity professionals is through the roof. As cyber attacks become more sophisticated and frequent, companies and organizations are scrambling to hire skilled professionals who can protect their systems and data. This high demand translates into excellent salaries, with junior analysts earning around $70,000 per year and experienced professionals commanding much more. Think of those cybersecurity experts who work for major banks like JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, or CBC, safeguarding trillions of dollars in assets from cybercriminals. To thrive in the world of cybersecurity, you'll need to be constantly curious about new threats and vulnerabilities. You'll need a meticulous attention to detail, as even a small oversight can have devastating consequences. But cybersecurity isn't without its challenges. Long hours and high-pressure situations are common, especially during major cyber attacks. The field is constantly evolving, so you'll need to be a lifelong learner. And you'll need to find a balance between security needs and user convenience. ensuring that security measures don't hinder productivity or user experience. Number 4. Health sciences beyond the doctor track. Now, let's shift gears and explore the compassionate world of health sciences. If you're passionate about helping others and improving lives, but the thought of becoming a doctor doesn't appeal to you, then there are countless other paths to explore within the vast field of healthcare. From nurse practitioners who provide primary care in clinics and hospitals, to physician assistants who work alongside doctors in surgical suites, from physical therapists who help patients regain mobility and function to genetic counselors who guide families through complex genetic testing and decision-making, the possibilities are endless. You could even become a biomedical researcher, working in labs at universities like Harvard, Oxford, or the Karolinska Institute in Sweden, developing new treatments and therapies for diseases. In other parts of the world, these roles might have slightly different titles like enfermero profesional in Spanish-speaking countries or physiotherapist in Germany, but the core functions remain similar. Think of the nurses working in hospitals like the Charité in Germany, the Singapore General Hospital, or the Hospital das Clínicas in Brazil, providing critical care to patients from all walks of life, or the physical therapists helping athletes recover from injuries at renowned sports clinics like Aspetar in Qatar or the Australian Institute of Sport. And let's not forget the genetic counselors who work at hospitals and clinics worldwide, helping families understand and manage genetic conditions like cystic fibrosis or Huntington's disease. The qualifications you'll need will depend on your chosen path: nursing degrees, allied health programs, or advanced degrees in specialized fields like genetics or biomedical engineering are all options. The demand for healthcare professionals is booming globally, driven by factors like aging populations, advances in medical technology, and the increasing prevalence of chronic diseases. While salaries in health sciences can vary widely, they are generally solid and offer a comfortable middle-class lifestyle. Specialized fields like genetic counseling or biomedical research can offer higher earning potential. But for many healthcare professionals, the intrinsic rewards of helping others and contributing to healthcare advancements outweigh the financial incentives. To thrive in the health sciences, you'll need compassion, empathy, and a genuine desire to help others. You should be able to handle the emotional aspects of healthcare, as you'll be working with patients and families who are often facing difficult and stressful situations. The healthcare field can be challenging, with long hours, emotionally demanding work, and the potential for burnout. So, self-care is essential. But for those who are passionate about making a difference in the lives of others, the rewards are immeasurable. Number 5. Digital marketing. First up, we're stepping into the dynamic world of digital marketing. This is where creativity meets data-driven strategy to promote products and services in the online realm. Whether you're crafting a viral social media campaign, optimizing a website for search engines, or writing compelling ad copy that converts clicks into customers, digital marketing is all about connecting with audiences in the digital space. Now, this field goes by many names, depending on your specific focus. You could be a digital marketing specialist, a social media strategist, an SEO analyst, a content marketer, or even an email marketing manager. Think of the creative minds behind those catchy Instagram ads you can't stop scrolling through. The SEO experts who help websites rank high on Google, Baidu, or Yandex. Or the email marketing wizards who craft those personalized messages that land directly in your inbox. So, what's a typical day like for a digital marketer? It's a whirlwind of creativity, analytics, and constant adaptation. You could be brainstorming social media campaigns for a fashion brand in Paris, analyzing website traffic data for a tech company in Bengaluru, or writing engaging blog posts for a travel agency in Sydney. The digital landscape is constantly changing, so you'll need to stay on top of the latest trends, algorithms, and platforms to ensure your campaigns are effective. To get started in digital marketing, you don't necessarily need a formal degree. While a background in marketing, communications, or business can be helpful, what really matters is your passion for the digital world, your creativity, and your ability to understand what makes people tick. But building a strong portfolio of your work is often the most important factor in landing your dream job. The good news is that digital marketing is a booming field with a wide range of opportunities. You can work for companies of all sizes, from small startups to multinational corporations. The earning potential in digital marketing varies depending on your experience, skills, and location. Starting salaries might be modest, but with experience and a proven track record of success, you can earn a very comfortable living. To thrive in digital marketing, you'll need to embrace the ever-changing digital landscape. You should be both analytical and creative, able to use data to inform your strategies, but also think outside the box to create campaigns that capture attention and drive results. And you will need to be comfortable with experimentation and learning from your mistakes, as not every campaign will be a home run. Of course, digital marketing has its challenges. Competition is fierce, and the algorithms that govern social media platforms and search engines are constantly changing. You'll also need to deal with clients who might not fully understand the intricacies of digital marketing, so patience and clear communication are key. Number 6. Skilled trades. Now, let's switch gears and get our hands dirty with the skilled trades. This is where practical skills and a passion for building and fixing things come together to create a fulfilling and rewarding career. Whether you're an electrician wiring a new building in Dubai, a plumber fixing a leaky faucet in London, or a carpenter building a custom kitchen in Toronto, skilled tradespeople are the backbone of our society, keeping our homes, businesses, and infrastructure running smoothly. The world of skilled trades is vast and diverse. You could be an HVAC technician installing air conditioning systems in the scorching heat of Dubai, a welder fabricating steel structures for a skyscraper in Shanghai, or a construction manager overseeing a major infrastructure project in Sao Paulo. To get started in a skilled trade, you'll typically need to complete a vocational program or apprenticeship. These programs provide hands-on training and teach you the technical skills you need to succeed in your chosen trade. And if you're interested in starting your own business, developing strong business skills like marketing, accounting, and customer service is essential. The demand for skilled tradespeople is high in many parts of the world. As the construction industry booms and infrastructure projects take off, this means that those with the right skills can command excellent salaries and enjoy job security. In countries like Australia, Canada, and Germany, skilled tradespeople are often in short supply, making their skills even more valuable. The earning potential in the skilled trades is excellent. As you gain experience and expertise, your salary will increase, and you might even have the opportunity to earn overtime pay. And if you choose to start your own business, the earning potential is virtually limitless. Think of those successful electricians who run their own companies, employing a team of skilled workers and taking on large-scale projects. To thrive in the skilled trades, you'll need to be a problem solver who enjoys working with your hands. You should take pride in your craftsmanship and strive for excellence in everything you do. And if you're self-motivated and have a strong work ethic, you'll have no trouble finding success in this field. Of course, working in the skilled trades can be physically demanding, and, depending on your location and trade, there might be seasonal fluctuations in work availability. And like any customer-facing role, you might occasionally encounter difficult clients or customers. But for those who love the challenge of building and fixing things and take pride in their work, The skilled trades can offer a rewarding and fulfilling career path. Number 7. Environmental science. First up, we've got environmental science, a field that's all about tackling the most pressing environmental challenges of our time. This is where science meets activism, where you can use your knowledge and passion to protect our planet and create a more sustainable future. Now, environmental science isn't just one job title. It's a whole universe of possibilities. You could be an environmental scientist collecting and analyzing data on pollution levels in the Amazon rainforest, a conservation officer working to protect endangered species in the Great Barrier Reef, a sustainability consultant advising businesses on how to reduce their carbon footprint in London, or a climate policy analyst shaping environmental legislation in Brussels. So, what's a typical day like in this field? Imagine yourself trekking through the wilderness, collecting water samples to assess pollution levels, analyzing data in a lab to understand the impacts of climate change, or presenting your findings to policymakers and the public to advocate for change. Think of the scientists who helped establish marine protected areas in the Galapagos Islands, or those who are working to restore coral reefs in the Maldives. To get started in environmental science, you'll typically need a degree in environmental science, biology, or a related field. And there are so many specializations to choose from. You could focus on water conservation, wildlife management, climate change mitigation, or even environmental policy. Finding work in this field can be challenging, but the demand for environmental experts is growing. As the world grapples with the effects of climate change and environmental degradation, government agencies like the Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) India, the Ministry of Environment and Forests in India, or the Environment Agency in the UK are always in need of talented scientists and analysts. You could also work for environmental NGOs like Greenpeace, the World Wildlife Fund, or Conservation International. Or join consulting firms like Ecom, which advise companies on environmental sustainability. Now, let's talk about the money. Environmental science isn't the path to get rich quick. Salaries can vary widely, but mid-level positions typically offer a comfortable living. However, for many in this field, the real reward comes from knowing that their work is making a positive impact on the planet and future generations. Think of those environmental scientists who are studying the melting glaciers in Antarctica, or those who are working to conserve endangered species in the Amazon rainforest. To succeed in environmental science, you will need a passion for the planet, a willingness to get your hands dirty literally, and the ability to communicate complex scientific concepts to the public in a clear and engaging way. But for those who are truly committed to making a difference, the rewards are immeasurable. Number 8. AI and robotics. Now, let's turn our attention to the cutting-edge world of AI and robotics, a field that's transforming our world at an unprecedented pace. AI and robotics engineers are the architects of the future, designing intelligent machines, developing algorithms that can learn and adapt, and pushing the boundaries of what technology can do. Imagine designing self-driving cars for companies like Tesla, Waymo, or Baidu. Developing robots that can assist with surgery in hospitals like the Mayo Clinic, the Cleveland Clinic, or the Samsung Medical Center in South Korea. Or even creating robots that can explore the surface of Mars, like those developed by NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. So, what does a typical day look like in this field? It's a mix of coding, algorithm development, robot design, testing, and collaboration with interdisciplinary teams of engineers, scientists, and designers. To get started in AI and robotics, you'll need a strong foundation in computer science, mathematics, and engineering. And since this field is evolving so rapidly, continuous learning is essential. You'll need to stay up to date with the latest research, algorithms, and technologies to remain competitive. The job market for AI and robotics professionals is incredibly hot right now, with demand far outstripping supply. Tech giants like Google, Facebook, and Amazon are investing heavily in AI and robotics, as are countries like the US, China, and Japan. Startups in this field are also popping up all over the world, creating exciting opportunities for those with the right skills. And the earning potential is equally impressive. Top AI engineers and robotics specialists can command salaries in the six figures, and even entry-level positions often pay well above average. Think of those AI researchers who are developing new algorithms for natural language processing, computer vision, or autonomous systems. Their expertise is highly valued, and they are well compensated for their contributions. To succeed in AI and robotics, you'll need to be a lifelong learner, with a passion for tackling abstract problems and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. You'll also need to grapple with the ethical implications of increasingly powerful AI, ensuring that these technologies are developed and used responsibly. But the challenges are also part of the excitement. This is a field that's constantly evolving, with new breakthroughs and discoveries happening all the time. If you're up for the challenge and want to be at the forefront of innovation, then AI and robotics could be the perfect career path for you. Number 9. Financial planning. First up, we have financial planning, a field where you can help individuals and businesses navigate the complex world of money, investments, and financial goals. Now, this role might be known by different names depending on your region. You could be a financial advisor in the US, a certified financial planner CFP. In Canada, an investment manager in the UK, or a wealth management specialist in Singapore. Regardless of the title, the goal is the same: to empower clients to make sound financial decisions and achieve their long-term goals. Think of those financial planners who help families save for college in China, where education is highly valued and competitive, or those who advise retirees on how to manage their pensions in Japan, a country with a rapidly aging population. So, what does a typical day look like for a financial planner? Imagine yourself meeting with clients to understand their financial needs and goals, analyzing their current financial situation, and then developing personalized plans to help them achieve those goals. This might involve creating investment portfolios, recommending insurance products, or advising on tax strategies. You could be working for a large financial institution like UBS in Switzerland, ICBC in China, or Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group in Japan, or you could be part of a smaller wealth management firm like St. James's Place in the UK or AMP in Australia. To become a financial planner, you will often need a finance-related degree. But there are also various certifications available, like the CFP designation, which is considered the gold standard in the industry. Strong people skills are essential, as you will be building relationships with clients and helping them make important financial decisions. The demand for financial planners is high and expected to grow, especially as the global population ages and more people need help planning for retirement. Earning potential in financial planning can vary widely. Some advisors work on commission, meaning their income is directly tied to the products they sell, while others earn a salary. If you're working with high net worth clients, the earning potential can be significant. Think of those financial advisors who manage portfolios for wealthy individuals and families in Monaco, Switzerland, or Singapore. Their expertise is highly valued, and they are well compensated for their services. To succeed as a financial planner, you'll need to be trustworthy, have a knack for numbers, and be able to explain complex financial concepts in simple terms. You'll also need to be able to handle the stress of managing other people's money, especially during times of market volatility. But financial planning isn't without its challenges. Market fluctuations can cause anxiety for clients, and you'll need to be able to reassure them and guide them through turbulent times. And if you're starting your own practice, building a client base can be a challenge. Number 10. Social work. Now, let's turn our attention to the compassionate field of social work, where you can make a real difference in the lives of individuals, families, and communities facing difficult challenges. Social workers are the unsung heroes who provide support, counseling, advocacy, and resources to those in need. Think of the social workers who are helping refugees in camps in Turkey, Lebanon, or Jordan, providing them with essential services and support. Or those who are working with children in foster care systems in the US, UK, or Australia, ensuring they receive the love and care they need to thrive. Social workers are also on the front lines of addressing issues like domestic violence, substance abuse, and mental health, providing counseling and support to individuals and families in crisis. So, what does a typical day look like for a social worker? It's a mix of direct client interaction, case management, advocacy, and navigating complex social systems. You could be working for a government agency like the Department of Social Services in the US, the Ministry of Social Development in New Zealand, or the Department of Social Development in South Africa, providing services to those in need. You could be working for a non-profit organization like Save the Children, Oxfam, or the Red Cross, addressing social issues on a global scale. To become a social worker, you'll typically need a master's degree in social work (MUS). There are many specializations available, allowing you to focus on specific areas like child welfare, family therapy, addiction counseling, or community development. Licensure is often required to practice as a social worker. The need for social workers is immense, as social issues like poverty, inequality, and mental health challenges continue to affect millions of people worldwide. However, funding for social services can be limited, so competition for jobs can be fierce. The salary for social workers is not as high as some other professions on our list, but it's a career driven by passion and a desire to help others. Experienced social workers with specialized skills can earn decent salaries. But for many, the intrinsic rewards of making a difference in people's lives far outweigh the financial compensation. To succeed as a social worker, you'll need deep compassion, empathy, and resilience. You'll be working with people who are facing difficult challenges, and you'll need to be able to remain calm and supportive in the face of adversity. And you'll need a problem-solving mindset, as you'll often be navigating complex systems and advocating for your clients' needs. The field of social work can be challenging, with heavy caseloads, bureaucratic hurdles, and the frustration of witnessing the limitations of the systems you're working within. But for those who are passionate about social justice and helping others, it's a career that offers immense satisfaction and the opportunity to make a real difference in the world. So, which of these future-forward careers excites you the most? What unique skills and passions do you bring to the table? Share your thoughts and aspirations in the comments below. You never know who might be watching. It could be a recruiter, a potential mentor, or even a future collaborator. The possibilities are endless in our interconnected world, so don't be afraid to dream big and take bold steps towards your goals.